Okay, hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. We just got 10 new Invoke cards, and let's see if they are good. The first card is the new Alistair, and it's Alistair the Reminiscent. Okay, reminiscing the prime times, I guess. So it's level 4, Dark Spellcaster, Effect Monster, Attack 18, Defense 1000. So these are basically reverse stats of the OG Invoker, of the OG Alistair. You can only use the first and second effect of this card's name each once per turn. The first effect, if this card is in your hand, you can target one spellcaster or fusion monster on the field. Special summon this card, and if you do, that monster gains 1000 attack until the end of this turn. Okay, that's really good. So this is a extender. That's good. The second effect, if this card is normal or special summoned or flipped face up, like the OG Alistair, that's really cool. You can banish one invoked monster from your extra deck, add one invocation or one spell that mentions it from your deck to your hand. Okay, this card is crazy. Wow. So this doesn't have to target Alistair, this can target any spellcaster or any fusion. Wow, this card is so freaking busted. Wow, the first card is already crazy. Let's see the second card. Okay, this is level 8. Yeah, level 8. Whoa. Okay. Interesting. So it's Iwas the Spirit of the Law. Level 8, Wind, attack 2k, defense 28. You can only use the first and second effect of this card's name each once per turn. The first effect, you can banish this card from your hand or field, add one Alistair monster from your deck to your hand, then if this effect was activated on the field, immediately after it resolves, you can normal summon one spellcaster monster. Okay, that's really strong. So this is a Alistair Searcher. It can either add the Alistair the Invoker, the original one, or the Reminiscent. Okay, that's fantastic. The second effect, if a face-up fusion monsters you control is sent to the graveyard except by battle while this card is in your graveyard, you can special summon this card, then you can fusion summon one invoked monster using monsters from your hand or field as material. Okay, that's good. So if they get destroyed by battle, right, you can just bring this guy out and then fusion summon. Okay, really solid card. Let's see the third card. So it's Virakam the Artificial Spirit. It's a level 3 Light Illusion effect monster. Attack 1k, defense 1k. You can only use the first, second and the third effect of this card's name each once per turn. Okay. The first effect, if you have an Alistair monster in your field or graveyard, you can special summon this card from your hand. The second effect, if this card is special summon, you can set one invocation or one spell that mentions it from your hand. Okay, that's fantastic. That's so freaking good. And the third effect, when your opponent activates a card or effect in response to the activation of your fusion monster's effect, quick effect, you can banish this card from the field, and if you do, negate that opponent's effect, and if you do that, banish that card. Okay, so and if you do that, okay, that's good. So this is a monster negate. It can set a invocation, and it's also extender. Really good card. Let's see the fourth card. So it's invoked. Let's see the fourth card. So it's invoked Sorat. It's a level 6 Light Pyro Fusion Effect monster, attack 16, defense 26. Requirements are one Alistair monster plus one fire or wind monster. Okay. You can only use the first and second effect of this card's name each once per turn. The first effect, during the main phase, quick effect, you can target one level 6 or lower monster in either graveyard, special summon it to your field in defense position, but its effects are negated. Okay. Wow, this effect is crazy. It does negate the effects, but it's really good. Wow. It can target any monster and it can be in either graveyard. Wow, okay. Wow, this is crazy. Let's see the second effect. If this card is in your graveyard, you can fusion summon one invoked monster from your exo deck by banishing its materials from your field and or graveyard, including this card in the graveyard. Okay, so it's an extender. It's super easy to summon, and it's basically a fusion in the graveyard. Okay, this card is crazy, so freaking busted. Okay, the fifth card. Okay, so it's Invoked Babylon, I don't know, Babylon? Yeah. It's a level 7 Fire Illusion Fusion Effect monster, attack 2450, defense 2450. Requirements are 1 LSR monster plus 1 light or earth monster. You can only use the first and second effect of this card's name each once per turn. The first effect of this card is Special Summon. You can add one Viracam, the Artificial Spirit, or magic name Rosamundi. The Viracam is her, so wow, so she is searchable as well. The magic name Rosamundi, I don't know which card that is, but it's probably one of these cards. Yep, so you can add either her or the Rosamundi from your deck to your hand, then you can banish one monster from either graveyard, and it also triggers on Special Summon, not Fusion Summon. Interesting. Second effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one fusion monster you control. All face-up monsters your opponent currently controls lose attack equal to that monster's until the end of this turn. Yeah, it's okay. It's definitely really good for Purgatrio, because Purgatrio is a OTK monster, so that's really good for that. So yeah, solid card. The sixth card is the Invoked Okeanos, and it's a level 9 Earth Sea Serpent Fusion Effect monster. Attack 3k, defense 3k. The requirements are 1 LSR monster plus 1 dark or requirements are 1 LSR monster plus 1 dark or water monster. Okay. You can only use the third effect of this card's name once per turn. The first effect, your opponent's monsters cannot target monsters for attacks while this card is in the main monster zone, except this one. Okay, that's decent effect. Second effect, any monster sent to your opponent's graveyard is the second effect, any monster sent to your opponent's graveyard is banished instead, while this card is in the extra monster zone. Okay, so you get either this effect or this effect. Interesting, I guess. Kinda situational. Okay, so these two are good effects. Let's see the third effect. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one fusion monster you control. It can attack directly this turn. Okay, this is definitely the worst card out of these 6, but it's still a decent card. Okay, so the next card is the Invoked Transcendence Aeon. It's a level 10 Dark Fiend Fusion Effect monster. Its attack is 38, defense 32. Requirements is 2 plus fusion monsters with different attributes. Okay, so this is generic. I already like it. You can only use one of the first and second effect of this card's name once per turn, and only once per turn. The first effect of this card is Fusion Summon. You can banish cards from the field and or graveyards up to the number of materials used. Then if you used 3 or more, you can look at your opponent's extra deck and banish up to 3 cards from it. Oh, okay. Wow, this is a crazy super poly target, and it also can rip cards, and it can also banish cards from the field and graveyard, and also from the extra deck. Wow, and it's also 38. Come on, wow, this card is crazy. Second effect, you can declare one attribute. All other face-up monsters currently on the field become that attribute until the end of this turn. Okay, so if you make them all dark, right? You can just use Super Poly again. Oh, okay. Okay, this card is really good. Probably it's it's not really a boss monster, but it's a good card going second. And it's not gonna be only good for Invoked, it's gonna be good for Super Poly, for Apex Polymerization. That's also a really good target. So yeah, let's see the 8 card. So it's okay. So we got a new invocation, and it's Invocation Sword. It's a quick play spell. You can only use the first and second effect of this card's name each once per turn. First effect, you fusion summon one monster from your extra deck using monsters you control. If summoning an invoked monster, you can also use banish monsters by returning them to the graveyard. Okay, so it's a quick play fusion spell. Really good. Wow. And it's also basically a contrast to the original invocation, because the original invocation can only use monsters from the hand, but this can only use monsters you control. Okay. And the original can banish the monsters from the graveyard, while this can bring them back. Really good. Like this card so far. The second effect, during your main phase, if this card is in your graveyard, you can target one Alistair monster or invocation in your graveyard. Shuffle this card into the deck, and if you do, add that card to your hand. And it also has the recovery. Wow, this card is so freaking good. Yeah, really good. Let's see the second. Let's see the 9th card. Okay, so Spirit Sword Ivos. It's a normal spell. You can only activate one card with this card's name per turn. Okay, activate one of these effects. You cannot declare attacks for the rest of this turn except with fusion monsters. That's fine. So either special summon one Ivos from your deck or graveyard. Okay, that's already broken, because this is a E-Tally. That's for Ivos, and Ivos is a rota for any Alistair monster. Okay, that's really good. Or send to the graveyard or banish one Alistair monster from your deck. That's not that good of an effect. And the third effect, you look at 3 random face down cards in your opponent's extra deck and banish one of them. Okay, this is definitely a very, very strong card. Definitely a 3L just because of this first effect. Yep, and the last card, it's Magical Name Rosamundi. And the last card is Magical Name Rosamundi. So it's a normal trap. And yeah, this is the trap. So this is the card that you can search with Babylon. Yep, Rosamundi. And let's see what this card does. So you can only use the first and second effect of this card's name each once per turn. First effect, banish one Alistair monster or one fusion monster from your graveyard. Special summon one invoked monster from your extra deck, ignoring its summoning condition, but banish it during the end phase. Okay, no, this first effect is crazy. The second effect, if a monster or monsters becomes banished face up while this card is in your graveyard, you can banish this card, then target one of your banished invoked monsters, special summon it. Okay, so this is a extender. And also it can basically tag out into many different invoked monsters. Okay, that's really, really good. Really, really decent card. Is that all? Wow, look at the artwork. Okay, Konami definitely cooked with this artwork. Wow, she looks so good. Wow. So yeah, anyway, these cards were so freaking crazy, and I'm definitely gonna test them out, because Alistair is a dark, and so now I can play triple monk, triple this new Alistair, and triple Shadow Slide for Cartesia. So that deck got a very big buff. So yeah, stay tuned for that. But all in all, these cards are so freaking crazy, and and Invoke is probably gonna be tier 1 again. But yeah, that's it gonna be for the video. Thank you so much for watching. See you soon and goodbye.